The discovery at Weolyu is really exciting because it's not often that you get a situation where you find mineralisation at surface, historical mining nearby, there hasn't been any drilling in the district, and our expert geologists, the guys who are specialists in these type of rocks, they have, it's not often you're able to kind of walk up to a rock like that and just find it without any scientific testing up until this point.
So what's been found at Weolyu is additional epithermal quartz veins that are south of the historical mine. And so this is really exciting because epithermal systems tend to have high-grade zones, and this is new mineralisation outside of the mine area. And our sampling already shows quite good gold and silver results.
In Australia, this probably would have been found 30, 40, 50 years ago. And so in Korea, we've got this unique opportunity where we've found something that would normally have had a lot of work done on it. And we can start from day one working on it. So it's really exciting.
To get a visual, if you think of a hot spring geothermal system, so fluids are going through and venting at the surface, that's an active epithermal system. And so when the veins precipitate out the minerals, gold and silver and quartz, they have different textures depending on where they are in the system. And so that's really important because then that basically gives us a roadmap to show us where we are in the system. And then from that, we can better target the really high-grade bonanza zones. The new veins that are found to the south is proof that there's additional mineralisation outside of the mine. So that gives us a higher level of confidence that we can find additional veins within the broader district, like Hishikari, where there's a number of veins that make up that system. So we're quite excited to keep working on Weolyu, on the immediate veins that we know of, and then pushing out through the district to find more.
Typically, investors expect when people first go offshore that it's very much a greenfield sort of exploration thing where you're starting from scratch, you're a long way from mining and so on. The opportunity we have in Korea is a unique one in that a big part of our portfolio is actually a lot of decommissioned gold mines which were shut in previous decades because of the gold price or some other technical issues. Perhaps they couldn't pump water fast enough back in those days because they didn't have the pumping technology. And so we can see the opportunity to reopen these mines. So really the opportunity in Korea is one where we should be able to get mining much faster than is perhaps typical for an offshore play. So what I've been doing is talking to mining groups, those sort of mining groups in Southeast Asia, which are used to mining narrow vein underground gold mines. It's a bit of a specialist sort of area. Not everyone can do that sort of thing. But I'm talking to these different groups with the idea of bringing them into the country as soon as possible so that we can actually start our mining activities sooner rather than later.
It's really exciting to be part of these discoveries in South Korea, and we already have a track record of making finds in Korea with Ivanhoe mines and now with Southern Gold. So yeah, it's been quite rewarding.